Welcome back to Chaos Under Construction, the series where my husband and I DIY renovate an entire house on a single income while I am very pregnant and I homeschool our 4 kids. This is part 2 of reconnecting the exterior wall to the subfloor of the house. First things first, we had to take out the rest of this wood that was starting to rot out and be termited. There were nails coming down from here, so it was really hard to get it out, and it took us a while, but we finally got it all. Finally, Eric just decided to take a Sawzall and just cut through all the nails and just take it out that way. They finally started making some progress and figuring out exactly where those nails were so they could cut them out.
Okay. He's going into the house to correct the center blocks. Now nothing's going on.
You need me to cut more one?
Take everything out.
Okay,
Yeah, this needs to come out. This needs to come out. All this needs to come out. Yeah, so before it's going to go over.
I'm definitely in the background of this video a lot. I was already having some pain here, and this is literally the day before I got put in the hospital.
You can see the bathroom.
While we were tearing this out, Eric was suiting up to go under the house. He was going to have to pull out all the old wood and center blocks and re-level everything so that we could put everything back straight.
So we've torn out the entire.
Hey, that thing goes on my shirt.
We've torn out the entire foundation. We're holding it up there. We're going to replace the 2x4 that is currently here under the jack. We're going to replace that all the way across. We're going to go underneath and straighten the center blocks and then straighten this piece of wood. And there is no this piece of wood over there, so we're going to put one. And everything should be straight. We reattach it all and then we push it in and connect it to the subfloor foundation. That's the plan.
So after Eric got under the house, he decided that the wood that was already there for the foundation was starting to rot. It'd just been there a really long time, so we made the decision to take it out and we were just going to replace all that wood.
Hi, baby.
Hi, Grandpa.
Here he is pulling out the old water line for the spigot in the front, which is truly the cause of all these problems because the guy came to put out that spigot and ended up sliding the whole front of the house off of its foundation. And here Eric is taking the level and making sure that all the center blocks are completely straight.
Y'all?
Y'all? What's Daddy doing, Rosie? What's he doing? Do? Hey, Rosie.
Where was that ducky at?
In the closet somewhere, I want to say they found it. Bird, go! Hi, bird. You give it kisses? What'd you find? Let me see. Oh, it's a little bird. Hi, bird. Bird, yes. Bird.
Coming up.
Did you get that?
You okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe.
He's like that.
Yeah.
Are we gonna pull the walls in before we attach the studs? We're gonna pull the exterior wall in? I'm just...
And line it up. And then we're gonna have to attach everything.
Excuse me, sir. I'm just asking. And the people want to know.
The people. Do people want to see this dead lizard?
No, they don't want to see your dead lizard. Ugh.
Well, neither do I, but now it's
Ingrained in your memory.
in my brain.
I should mic you up. Hello, lizard.
We started to put all the new wood in. We realized we were going to have to make a trip to the hardware store later. But for now, we were just going to put in everything we could. We put in the new blocks for the foundation and the first 2x4. The approach for pulling in the wall was the same as last time, the cinch strap and the railroad tie, but now since nothing was connected, it should be easier to pull everything in. So I'm explaining the cinch strap strategy here. I'm having deja vu setting up this strap because last time it just didn't work, and I was really starting to get disheartened by this whole exterior wall business. But here I am setting it up, making sure things are nice and tight and ready to go.
Okay.
You can remove the nails and stuff now from where it used to be connected.
Yeah. Oh, that's annoying, I think.
Get a piece of wood and get it.
Yeah, we're moving it. Yeah. That's what it used to sit on. No, that's what it used to sit on, Daddy.
You want me to try and knock these
Because it's dropped down.
nails?
Yeah, that's what we're hitting right, these nails.
You want me to cut through them right quick?
Okay.
Okay, I'll cut through them.
We started to pull the wall in and we realized that we had some nails in the way as well as a piece of wood that was just protruding out from where it used to sit. So we were going to have to cut all that out. So we got to work. I cut out all the nails and then I called in reinforcements for the more difficult part of getting that wood because it was in a really funky position.
Yeah, cut off. And we don't know what we're doing, that's the whole point.
Yeah.
Right.
You are not ratchet.
Go.
Don't let him
Go.
call you ratchet.
Go. Yeah.
Hey!
Yay!
As it should be.
Okay, how are we gonna get it to stay?
What do you mean? Looky, looky, my wall touches almost all the way. We gotta go get the bolts to reconnect it. But it almost touches all the way across. No more big giant gap.
Thank y'all so much.
I watched him struggle with this bit for a while because it wasn't long enough, and I finally went and got him one that was longer, so you're going to see him using that in a minute. We decided to go with 10-inch carriage bolts to reconnect the wall to the frame. Here he is using his new bit. It was much easier, and it would just cinch everything in and keep everything from pulling away in the future. There's the carriage bolt. And this is what he did while I was away getting his new bit.
Pick that junk up. She told me to say that.
So Richard was drilling the pilot holes for the carriage bolts, and Eric was under the house, cinching in the bolt and making sure that everything was nice and tight and connected. I was able to get a view of him tightening everything up from underneath.
Very much cat do.
Nope.
He's gonna let it go. Whew!
That moved.
Ah! It's okay. Barely moved. After the release, this is where it was 6 inches bowed out. So we have a little bit of a pull down there, so we're going to go down there and do exactly what we did here and repeat the process. Yeah, it will be much smaller. It's a much slighter crack than it was here. But that whole 6-inch bow is gone. The sheetrock is touching the wall. Way to go, Dad.
It's exciting.
Really good for, learning how to do it today.
Can you toss me that piece of wood?
Try.
You want to try?
Yeah.
Ready?
You know, like you're going the wrong way.
I know which way you told me to turn it.
Oh, dude.
Why?
I should have put this up first.
Yep.
Only got daylight.
There you go.
You better hurry. Doing? Oh, don't throw dirt.
With the daylight almost gone, we made one final push to get the last of the carriage bolts in, the side that we had pulled in with that smaller piece of wood, and to get the rest of the framing in so that we could have it done for the day.
My co-camera woman. Say hi, Rosie. Hi. You helping? Are you helping? Yeah.
How you doing?
Oh, pretty alright. You're not a youngster anymore. You know what I'm saying?
Let's try this again.
I'll be recorded.
Our new level foundation.
Here's a photo I took of the foundation when we first started working. Here is right after we realized how significant the crack was. This is the front of the house before fixing it. And here's the after. That's right after we pulled it
Our
in.
wall that is connected to the house once again, all the way across. Yeah.
This is a photo from the side showing just that sag being gone. And this is once we finished up covering everything.